I haven't done a drafted before video yet this season, so I figured with the Jonathan Taylor MVP talks heating up, now would be a great time to re-examine the 40 picks made before the NFL's leading rusher. The first pick in the 2020 draft was of course Joe Burrow, who was coming off a Heisman campaign for the ages. So far in his career, Burrow has turned the fortunes of the Bengals franchise around, as they have dramatically improved their record, going from 2-14 2 years ago to 8-6 right now. Another good pick here with Chase Young winning the Defensive Rookie of the Year in 2020. Unfortunately, he tore his ACL halfway through what was already a bit of a disappointing season, but still his future remains incredibly bright. Jeff Okudah is getting dangerously close to bust territory. He had a terrible rookie year and sadly ruptured his Achilles in the first game of his sophomore campaign. Number 4, after a subpar rookie year, many Giants fans had turned on Andrew Thomas. But in 2021, he's been one of the entire NFL's most improved players. No matter what the Giants do in the future at QB, it's certainly good to already have a franchise tackle on the roster. Another player fans were ready to stamp the bust sticker on. Tua Tagovailoa has improved his efficiency and has the Dolphins on a massive winning streak. Remains a bit of a hot and cold player, but there's still time for him to continue to develop. 6, Justin Herbert is looking like the one that got away for 4 or even 5 of the teams that picked prior to the Chargers. He won Offensive Rookie of the Year and has been even better this year. 7, Derek Brown has had an up and down career so far. He hasn't played up to his potential yet, but the Panthers have the pieces on that D-line to take a decent amount of pressure off him. Isaiah Simmons had a lot of hype as a Swiss Army knife, center of a defense type player, and so far he's blossoming into exactly that. Our second corner on this list, who also is trending close to the bust line. CJ Henderson was already traded out of Jacksonville, but has shown quick improvements in Carolina. Jedrick Wills has had some nagging injuries that have left his play disappointing at times. The Browns need more consistency for this pick to be worth it. 11, Mekhi Becton played well his rookie year, but suffered a major knee injury week 1 this year. Jets are giving him time to recover so he can make an impact next year. The worst pick and human on this list, Henry Ruggs, was very productive in the Raiders' offense until he reportedly killed a woman and her dog while drunk driving. 13, Tristan Wirfs has quickly become one of the best offensive tackles in the league. Sure, he recently struggled against Cam Jordan, but otherwise he's got a great record of keeping Tom Brady clean. Javon Kinlaw had this season shortened due to injury, but when he returns, he should be the physical specimen the Niners saw glimpses of his rookie year. At 15, it feels like Jerry Jeudy's career has hit a speed bump. He's yet to catch a touchdown this year and didn't record a single reception in their last game. AJ Terrell deserves a lot more media attention than he's getting. He's become one of the best lockdown corners in the league, but nobody really talks about him. 17, CeeDee Lamb has quickly become one of the best young wide receivers in the league. He's on pace to eclipse 1,000 yards this year, and that should become the norm for him. Austin Jackson has had some struggles for the Dolphins, but he certainly has improved in the last month, along with the rest of his offensive line and the team itself. I guess part of this video is a showcase for how terrible the Raiders' 2020 draft was. Damon Arnette, like Henry Ruggs, has already been released. Arnette was on video with a gun making death threats, and now he's on the Dolphins practice squad. Kayvon Chaisson remains a rotational player on the Jags defense. Overall, he's been a disappointment so far in his career. The Jalen Reagor pick will forever remain painful to Eagles fans. Reagor has failed to make any consistent impact on their offense and was drafted right before Justin Jefferson. Was a Pro Bowler his rookie year and has already become one of the best receivers in the league. At 23, Kenneth Murray has seen his snap count decrease this year as he's failed to impress his first-year head coach Brandon Staley. Cesar Ruiz has been all over the place for the Saints His play just hasn't fit the first round pick projection. Brandon Ayuk was looking like a dynamic weapon for the 49ers last year, but he's sort of regressed this year. Still, he's shown flashes of potential. I do wonder what Jonathan Taylor could have done in Kyle Shanahan's system. The Jordan Love pick was questioned at the time, and now it should be questioned more than ever. Aaron Rodgers is still at his peak, and Love looked a little lost in his first career start. Jordan Brooks has become a tackle machine for the Seahawks, and it seems this has become one of the team's best picks in some time. At 28, Patrick Queen has been splashier than Brooks. He's also been effective as a young centerpiece in the Ravens' defense. Isaiah Wilson was a disastrous pick for the Titans. He's been suspended, traded, and waived in just 2 years, and now he is currently on the Giants' practice squad. Noah Igbenogany adds to the list of disappointing corners in this draft. He's struggled at times to get on the game day roster for the Dolphins. Jeff Gladney played in every game for the Vikings as a rookie, but was released this year after being arrested in a domestic violence case. Yet another bust at corner. Clyde Edwards-Helaire had sky-high expectations when he joined the Chiefs' high-flying offense as the first running back off the board. He hasn't met those expectations, and Chiefs fans are left wondering what they could have been with Jonathan Taylor in their backfield. The Bengals were quick to give Burrow another weapon, and T. Higgins has become one of his favorite targets. The Colts spent their first pick of the draft not on Jonathan Taylor, but Michael Pittman Jr. May not have quite the impact of Taylor, but he is the Colts' #1 receiver and is having a breakout season this year as well. DeAndre Swift was the second running back off the board. He's been good in the passing game, but still finds himself splitting rushes with Jamal Williams. Either way, he's done well on a bad team. 36, I really liked the Xavier McKinney pick at the time, and his season this year has warranted that selection. He's got 5 interceptions so far, which you would think would be near the top or at the top for all safeties. Kyle Duggar has been solid for the Patriots. He's a hard hitter and has replaced that Patrick Chung role in their defense. The Panthers have used Yetur Gross-Matos sparingly, and not much production has come of it, although he did recently have his best game yet with 2.5 sacks. Robert Hunt has graded out as an average guard so far in his career. With the Dolphins having a very quiet backfield, Jonathan Taylor could have made a lot of sense here. And the final pick before Taylor was the one obtained in the DeAndre Hopkins trade. The Texans opt for underwhelming D-tackle Ross Blacklock. Isn't this pick just the gift that keeps on giving? It certainly is for the Colts, who can laugh at their division rivals, sending Hopkins out of the conference and leaving Jonathan Taylor for the taking.